Yeah, friends, welcome to Secure Show channel. And today's our focus is of how we can get Salesforce jobs in software industry. For example, you have completed your BTech, and after that you tried for UPSC exam or other competitive exam, but luck was not that much favored for you. And again, you are planning now to switch to IT industry, software side, right? And in that case, if you have already done extensive research, what is Salesforce.com? I'm talking about only Salesforce, which is of a CRM related, customer relationship management. If you have already planned and done extensive research on that and what is that and how to what are the packages, right? I am here to give you the technical guidance, right? How you can become strong once you are deployed into a project, right? Once you are deployed into a project, and what you are going to get day-to-day challenges and what are the types of tasks you are going to get, right? How it is going to be your day-to-day life in software, that in Salesforce as a Salesforce consultant. I'm not talking about Salesforce admin or Salesforce developer or Salesforce LWC, etc., or business analyst. Just consultant. It means maybe business analyst, maybe admin, maybe developer, any role of Salesforce. Okay. Uh, if you have any doubts, yeah, please put it in the comments, and I will go one by one. Right. First of all, sorry, I am not here to enable you to understand what is Salesforce.com. Right? Just I am here. Today's concept, today's live stream meant for if you have already done a lot of research and of Salesforce.com and you want to get a job in that. For that, I am here to give you the solutions for your queries, right? Not to be, but anyhow, you have asked enough. Just let me show you something here. What is Salesforce.com? Is your question, no? Right. Okay, let's ask what is Salesforce. So, what it is saying, Salesforce is a cloud based customer relationship management platform. It's a purely cloud based CRM platform. Previously, CRM means something is going to be prefixed like Siebel, Mr. Siebel, Siebel CRM. But now CRM stands for Salesforce, Salesforce stands for CRM. The advantage here, it has adapted the internet, cloud based. That is saying cloud based. And I can also tell you it's the world's first pioneer for vendoring CRM software on the cloud. And it is the first person, the Salesforce.com company is the first person to give software development not with coding but with pointing and clicking, right? So this is the advantage of Salesforce.com. Even the non-IT guys who are from commerce background or communications ECE stream, these people also can take Salesforce as developers. Salesforce developers, the advantage here, you have two methods of development in Salesforce. One is pointing and click, what we technically call declarative logic. So you can write the business logic declaratively. That's what we call declarative logic. And another method is, as usual, how the software programs or software apps or software things will built using programming, programming language of that specific platform. Okay. And coming to the Salesforce.com, this Salesforce.com's technical language is Apex. We call it Apex language. Okay. It's like any other whoops language. Okay, right. Let me show you that one also here. Okay. What is Apex language? Apex is a strongly typed, like any other programming language. Object oriented programming, like another programming language. It's a whoops developed by Salesforce. So it's primarily used to build custom logic and extend the existing functionality of the Salesforce platform. So existing functionality I'm talking here means, so there are some existing functionality for Salesforce. You can extend it or you can build the custom logic, your own, whatever the logic you want, the way you want, right, from the scratch, right? This Force.com platform is given to you, and its language is Apex language, and it's strongly typed OOPS language. Okay. Apex code is executed on the Salesforce server, obviously, because it's Salesforce's language. Salesforce platforms, the platform we call is Lightning platform or Force.com platform. So it is the language of Force.com platform. So the developers will write the code, uh, Apex code, which will be executed on Salesforce server and allows Apex developers to write code that interacts with the Salesforce objects. Salesforce objects, don't get confusion here. Generally in database we call tables, right? Where to store the data. Table, you define the table, you have the columns, and you store the record by record by record. Rows, you store rows. In Salesforce, the data model, we talk like this. Whatever the columns we are saying in the general language, we call it fields, and the collection of fields we call object. So a database table is nothing but an object. It's an object in Salesforce. Excellent. Then extract the data, you have SQL or SQL, structured query language, to interact with tables, right? Please give me the employee names. I mean, the list of employees where the name, employee name start with Mr. ABC or BBC, something like that. Or give me the list of employees where they are drawing more than 50K salary. Or give me the employees who are staying in this particular state or city. Or give me the employees who have got 5-star rating in the last year performance. Right? You are fetching the data now. So to interact with that Salesforce objects, Salesforce tables, database tables, we use Apex, the SQL, generally we call SOQL, SOQL, Salesforce Object Query Language. Generally, to interact with tables, you have SQL language. The Salesforce has got its own SQL, which is SOQL, Salesforce Object Query Language. And you will listen to languages for searching and these things. One is SOQL, to make queries on one object, and SOSL, Salesforce Object Search language, to make queries on multiple objects, to fetch multiple records from multiple objects. Okay. So Apex is written by the developers to interact with Salesforce objects, that number one area, and APIs, application programming interfaces, logic, and other platform components. So whatever the Force.com allows you to do, yeah, Apex is the language that you are going to do it. Yeah, what is the question? Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. Mhm. Oh, you already underwent some training, right? I can understand. You have already undergone or you are undergoing some training. Okay. You see here, both words look alike, queue and group. Queue, people, not one person, many persons, many people will stand one by one by one. That is queue. Excellent. Then group. Group also you have list of people over there, not one person, not single, multiple. So the base point here we need to understand in both the areas, whether it is queue or group, it is list of people, not one person, list of people. Okay. When we call queue in Salesforce, it's of claiming ownership, the ownership of the record. Right? What is the ownership of the record? You want to have access, right? You want to have sharing access, so that you can access the information about that particular record. Okay. You are a marketing executive. Your job is to get savings bank accounts opened in your bank, right? Bank is nothing but your employer. What is your job? You need to approach to clients, whoever make calls to you, or what is the target you have. So you have to approach your client, your customer, and you have to explain your product, right? Then you have to get it signed. So for that you need the contact details of the customer. I know. So when there are lot of records, okay, 10 records belonging to your colleague, one colleague, and another 10 records belonging to another colleague, you have access to 10, because you take care of north, another person is take care of east, another person is take care of west. Like that, you have the access to your own records. So whoever you are going to meet your area, maybe east part. So whatever the east side clients that you are going to convince them, you need to have access to those records, right? So this is called ownership of the record and having access to the record. Right? When a record is created, whoever is creating that record, a receptionist or somebody, they don't know who is going to handle this, because you belong to east, your colleague north, east, west, like that. And in east also you have four people. You have another four people over there. So to whom it has to be assigned, that person does not know. Of course, we have some automations, assignment rules. We have something called assignment rules. Again, I am not going to the depth of technical concepts now. So that we will take in the training, regular project training or course training, right? We will be coming about it. So my focus is just overview. I want to give overview. So out of your four people, four employees, so one person has to take care of that record, right? So what the manager will do, he will makes a group of your poor, sorry, he make the list of your four people, making it as the name east side Q, means the group of people who will take care of east side. Then thus record is assigned to the group, not to one person, right? So the group will be intimated with SMS or email, whatever it may be. So yourself and your peer member, your colleague will look into that. If you want to take it up, if you are interested to take it up, yeah, you claim the ownership. Means from now onwards, you will be following up that customer, or you have the rights to transfer. If you feel your another colleague is okay to take it, yeah, you can transfer to him also. After that, the record ownership is given to specific person. So whenever you want to give specific person, the ownership is going to one person specifically, and no idea, no clarity to whom it has to be assigned. In that situations, you will be creating a queue, and you are assigning that record to queue, and the queue will be getting intimation, okay, and somebody is going to be owner of that record. Then what is a public group? This public group is for sharing, right? Giving sharing. So by default, owners will get access. That's there. And after that, you have to open up so that the managers can also get access to the records, right? And in another manner, a group of people should also get access. Then you will create something called public group. So in the queue, we have list of employees, list of people. In the group, list of employees. So there, the group, in the queue, it's about claiming ownership. Here, group, it's for sharing set, giving the access to the group irrespective of anything. Okay, in this regard, let us have one quick thing. Salesforce. Okay, artificial intelligence is giving you some information. So Q is this thing, and group is for this thing. Ownership, right? Visibility, record management, example, right? So like this, you are going to get it. Okay, friends, for today, this is the thing. And if you have any queries, please leave in the comments. Even after the live program is over, you can contact me through the comments, or whatever the number that I have given, you can contact over there also, right? So stay tuned. Let's meet in the next session. Thank you. Yours.